The religious right is in trouble.
They've got it in their heads that eternal salvation and temporal control of the world politic are one and the same.
I think the guy in Wilmer, Minnesota's right on.
Out here, comma, we park our politics, comma, at the church door.
The problem is more than enough preacher types have turned out to be religious zealots.
Now the fear of the Lord has morphed into a fear of what society has become.
How technology has changed us.
And how ideas are transported around the world.
Lickety-split. And once you start mixing politics and religion...
How do you stop? This is an age-old question that's now become an eternal one, with heaven being the battleground.
Specifically,
what happens when you take these fights to heaven?
And don't tell me you won't, because you will.
I haven't studied heaven's rules of decorum recently, but when I last checked, heaven was going to be a pretty peaceful place.
Comfort city with everybody loving everybody. No pain in the back, no pain in the neck.
What could be better, you say?
Well, not so fast, Bucky.
Let's fast forward to Judgment Day, with you and me in the same anteroom.
You gotta think that you're in hell and you're gonna start filing complaints, man.
But don't forget, if you've been an intellectual, moral, physical, or criminal jerk all your life, you can still slide in with a last-second apology.
You know, like a Brett Favre 2-minute drill.
Of course, it won't be just us.
In heaven, the doors are open to all kinds of people.
Which will raise some eyebrows and perhaps a few hackles.
Colored folk are going to be there. And oh boy, without a whites-only area, that's going to knock the socks off those old segregationists.
Not to worry, though.
Race, I don't think supposed to be an issue in heaven.
Blacks and whites will get along like two peas in a pod.
Chuckling over the antics of the KKK.
No. Hey, before we go further, let me tell you that language won't be an issue either.
あなたがどこにいるかに変わらず、あなたが理解されるでしょう。
Luckily, languages are automatically translated in heaven.
Don't ask how.
If you need me to draw you a picture, just imagine one of those old space movies.
The invaders come from somewhere light years away, yet when they get here...
BAM! The next thing you know, they're telling some farmer to take me to your leader.
It works just like that in heaven.
German and Swedish Lutherans who lived in separate towns, went to separate churches, spoke separate languages in the 1880s, will be drinking egg coffee and talking with great fluidity over an apricot Danish.
And Irish Protestants and Catholics?
Well, that's an easy one. Love buddies wearing orange and green like colorblind banshees.
And most definitely, beer is allowed in heaven. Although, in moderation.
But everyone gets carded.
Even Methuselah. No exceptions.
Then one day, you hear about a soldier who meets up with a guy he killed.
A guy he plunged his bayonet into.
Pretty gruesome, huh?
I'm pretty sure it'll work out, though.
Lots of people have the sense to forgive their enemies while on Earth.
Yeah, but when you get cut down in an instant, you gotta wait to get to the upper chambers to clear up the matter.
There are lots of stories like this.
According to my calculation, there have been over 13 trillion souls who have passed on since the concept of heaven was first introduced.
By the way, dogs, cats, and pet lizards are included.
The ones who are really nice, or who slept on the bed occasionally.
Stray dogs, too?
Seems fair.
Anyway, you get where I'm going, don't you?
Eventually, you'll come across some Muslim terrorist who went out in a blaze of glory.
Please don't tell me you're gonna be happy to see that guy.
Sure, you might be tempted to say he did a bad thing, but here, all's well that ends well.
That's a bunch of crap, and you know it.
How come he's acting so happy?
Who let him in my heaven?
This isn't what I was promised.
Do I get a harem, too?
Whoa, that's no way to act in heaven.
Once you enter the pearly gates, you won't have cable news to rile you up.
So maybe now is a good time to become more tolerant of others and less extreme in some of your own views.
I like that idea.
Look, the way the Buddhists and the Hindus see it, you can't get to nirvana until you get rid of your bad karma.
You know, ignorance and hate stuff.
Holding grudges and saying stupid things about each other.
If I got it right, they use reincarnation to shuck the bad stuff.
Like taking third grade over again.
Which begs the question, did Kurt Cobain come back as Justin Bieber? Dude, what's up with that? Get along like two
peas in a
Whoa, who knew that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hear that?